Well, a big win last week doesn't mean the work stops as the Carolina Panthers continue to prepare for the regular season. Carolina Sports Live's Joey Ellis joins us live from training camp right now. Good morning to you, Joey.
Yeah, good morning. Practice number 8, just 2 hours or so away here at the Panthers training facility in Uptown. And yeah, as you said, coming off, of course, the big and thrilling preseason exhibition win there to open up the season. Haynes King largely the big reason for that, the undrafted rookie quarterback out of Georgia Tech. He won't be practicing today. He'll be day-to-day now with a hamstring injury coming out of that game. So that's something certainly to watch for this Panthers team. But really, when you kind of approach a new week of camp, a lot of good came out of that win, a lot of bad as well came out of it. And it's kind of expected when you're seeing largely 2s and 3s going against each other for the most part of that night. And so now whether we get another week of camp, one of the storylines that really we're continuing to watch, one of the storylines that we were watching really heading into day 1 of camp is this very deep and hotly contested wideout room. You get John Mechie, Jimmy Horn Jr., Jasim Reed. He's really been dazzling at times. Really all by the day, each of those guys are impressing in some which way with all their own unique skill sets. And we've known whatever wide receivers end up making this potentially 5th or 6th wide receiver spot in that room, they'll have to provide some value elsewhere, especially in terms of maybe some significant special teams play. Dave Canales, he knows that is certainly important and takes all of that into account when he's assessing each of them by the day.
It's critical because you play the game with 3 wideouts and guys rotate in and out a little bit here and there. So if a guy's coming out of a game with 10 or 12 plays, he's got to be able to contribute on special teams. Jasim was all over all the phases, returns, covering kicks, different things like that. And John Mechie got a nice return, showed something really cool there too. So Jimmy had a couple nice ones. So all these guys, they understand, like, whatever, the more that I can do to help the team, the better that my chances are to be able to be here on the 53 and make the team. So I love the competitions happening in the receiver room.
So we'll see if Xavier Legette is back in the practice field today. Before, of course, that Canton Hall of Fame game, he went down with an ugly-looking injury, fell right on his head. He was carted off. He was cleared ultimately for concussion. He was ruled with a stinger. Dave Canales, he did say after the game on Thursday that XL is good to go. So we'll be watching for 17 here when the Panthers at the practice field in about 2 hours or so, 10 o'clock. They'll get things going here in Uptown.
Hey, Joey, I know with the recent injury at the QB position, there is some talk that the Panthers are talking about bringing in Kyle Trask. And I know Trask and Canales, they kind of already have a connection, right?
Yeah, they sure do. Trask was playing against the Panthers' NFC South foe when he was in Tampa Bay, obviously, when Dave Canales was there as well. This was a guy who's actually kind of familiar with this building and with this team already. They brought him in kind of unofficially to work him out last week. We didn't really see anything for what was available to the media, but they did have him in to work out last week. So they've already kind of got some footing going with a guy to just come in here and kind of stem the tide, at least early on, in terms of still having that quarterback depth. But still the expectation as for King is that it shouldn't be too serious. If you watch this guy in college, I mean, he is a gamer. He's taken a lot of hits. It's probably just par for the course with the way that he plays the position at this point. But either which way, you're getting a guy with a little bit of miles on the tires there, and Kyle Trask coming here to Charlotte.
All right, Joey Ellis, Carolina Sports Live's own, and I know you will have all the highlights and the latest from camp coming up later tonight. Thanks so much, Joey.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.